Well guys, predictably the camera decided that it wasn't going to carry on filming. I must get this sorted out at some point. So I'm having to do the video in two parts. I'm currently now going down the hill and then we'll begin the climb up to the start of the road to Mount Αίνος. But I thought I'd film a bit of the valley for you as we head along this road. Quite pleasant view. So there you go, there's the sign for the mountain Αίνος, and of course you can get to Poros through there, and might even see some wild horses, although in the 30 years I've been coming, it's become a bit of a in-joke with some of my friends. I've been coming here 30 years, I've been up here several times to see the wild horses and never managed to see them yet. Maybe they didn't like the motorbike, maybe I should go in the car, which is quite a lot quieter. Anyway, we're on the main road, and if you turn off that direction, that takes you up the mountain, which I'll explain a bit more about, so long as the camera decides to carry on filming. As I said, I have had a few problems today with it. So first part of the road there, and you can see Sammy down there. So this is the mountain road. I'm going to be pulling up periodically because I like to look at the camera to see what it's filming, and obviously driving along these roads could be a bit dangerous, so you know, we're going to be pulling up and finding out what the camera's up to. Yeah, that's the view down there towards the Ribolla factory, and well, you can go back that way towards Agostoli. Actually, you can see the main road winding its way up there. It also brings you out by the Castle Castro's, where the fantastic Olive Lounge is, which is a restaurant that you might like to visit of an evening. Very nice place. Fantastic views from up here, I think you'll agree. Up here in the clouds. Right, so there you go guys, we're just starting the climb now. That's the road we've just come up from Agostoli, and if you keep going straight on, as I said earlier, that takes you back to Poros. You could turn left and go to Sami if you want to, that way. There are no signs at the minute because obviously the hurricane probably destroyed those, I would think, up here. It was probably pretty hectic. We're going up there, up that road there. So to give you your bearings, if you're coming from the Agostoli direction, you can go straight the way round down to Poros, or you can turn on the right hand fork. That will take you up the mountain to where we're going now. Hopefully there'll be no cloud. I say hopefully there'll be no cloud. Although I'm not having a brilliant day so far today with things going wrong. Anyway, there's my friend Billy and his crew. We have a traffic jam going on. Bit of a view down there. Anyway, let's see if they'll move out the way if I move the car. They usually do. There we go. Come on guys. Now, I know I sound like some Uncle Albert off Del Boy and that, but when I used to come up here before, this road here is brand new really. It was all dirt track from the television station all the way up here. As you can see, the road surface is pretty good. So yeah, if you're coming up here, the first part of the road, well, yeah, you've got to take your time really. It's showing its age. But once you get sort of most of the way up, then you hit this bit of road, and it's just fantastic. I've found it over the years just the best bit of road on the bike on the island. In the beginning of the year, it's usually reasonably clean. They've had some rain, it's fairly grippy, and you can have some fun on a bike up here. You've got to bear in mind, of course, there's several thousand feet drop each side of the road. That's not my idea of fun, but you know, each to their own. It is really a must to come up here if you come to Kefaonia. You get yourself a car or a motorbike, and it is just fantastic up here. The views are just spectacular. It won't come across as good, anywhere near as good on this phone camera that I'm using. But you know, you get little glimpses through the trees as you're climbing up. It's just something else. As you climb up, there are little places where you can stop for a little picnic. So if you are cycling like that other guy that we just passed, he can probably take a bit of a breather there, because this is somebody said that this mountain is higher than Ben Nevis. But I'll photograph the sign at the top for you guys, so you know. I know it's one of the highest mountains in Europe, and a national park to boot. Yeah, it's just spectacular. Let's just hope that when we get to the top, the clouds have cleared. I just stepped out of the car for a minute because it's a bit safer. I don't think it's picking it up quite as well as I'd like it to. Be nice to be able to zoom into that. There you go, the clouds starting to... Yeah, give you an idea of what we're driving on. Got to be a bit careful. The trees will catch her, I guess. So that, I believe, is the highest point. In fact, I used to ride my motorbike up there. You can't get in there now because they've fenced it off. See down there? Just about make it out. That's the airport down there. It's one of the signs that's fallen over. So I'll try and film it for those of you who want to pause your video and see if you can zoom in and read some of it. So I don't know whether you can hear me because of the wind, but I was trying to get some footage of Lourdes, as you could see, but that wasn't working. So I've come to the other side now. Over there, just round the corner there, would be Sammy. Yeah, unfortunately the cloud has decided not to disperse. So that's that. So we'll walk back to the car. There they go. Some guys have just met. One of them's related to Babis, actually. Playing the music on the scooter as they head off down the hill. What a way to travel. As you can see, the clouds just started to obscure the television and radio and all those sort of masts. I'll probably be corrected on what those are as well. But I don't care. So yeah, that was a day out with Rudgy at the top of the mountain. I will persevere. I'll try and get a little bit more